What did you find out after a first date that was a deal breaker? That he had restraining orders against him from not one, but two exes. Also asked if he could move in with me on the first date, faced with tears of joy. On the surface, he was a lawyer with an Ivy League degree. Then just one layer deep, he had 6 kids with 5 different women. One of his exes hated him so much, he took their kids to Germany to get away from him. And the kicker? His youngest was 6 months old and he was sleeping on his ex's couch. Prior to our first date, he said he didn't have any kids. While he was driving me home after our first date, he mentioned that he hated letting his baby mama use his car because she always messed with the radio stations and that it took forever to get his seat adjusted back to how he liked it. I was just out of high school and wasn't looking to date anyone with kids. With how disrespectful he was during our date, finding out that he had a kid was an automatic deal breaker for me. He then kept calling and texting me, and after I blocked his number, he kept creating new social media accounts to get a hold of me because he wanted to go for a second date and kept bringing up that he was making good money, so I'd be an idiot to say no to him. My date kept trying to braid my hair, lol. At first, it seemed weird, but not like a deal breaker, but then he kept asking. The first time he asked, we were walking through the park, and I was telling a story, but he interrupted me, asking, "Can I please braid your hair?" I laughed, politely said no, and continued talking, but he kept interrupting, asking to braid my hair. I asked why, but all he said was, "I just want to braid it," and kept reaching for my head. I swatted his hand away a few times, and when that didn't work, I told him I was ready to go home. It was so creepy,